All right, let's go over how we convert 1961 to 62 Cadillac ambulance hearse over to a 1959 front end. All right, so I've got most of the 61 front end apart on this Ecto to convert it to a 59. And Cole and I are about to take a fender off. Here, Cole.
There we go.
Cut. That's all the 61 parts taken off the front end of the swap. Whew. A lot left.
So we're moving one of the Ectos from the downstairs garage upstairs so that we can do an engine swap on it for another project that we also got going on up there. So he is driving it out and is currently sitting on a box in the front seat since we took the seat out. Ecto's new spot, while we finish it up, will be upstairs in the main garage.
So, working on restoring this 59 fender. Quarters that ride out quite a bit, cut out all the that. Got some spare sheet metal sitting around, so I'm gonna shear it up. Got this old school shear here from Uncle. Cut some stuff off.
Alright, let's see how this welding goes.
So we have our patch job in on the fender. Good metal back in it, didn't warp it too bad. And just do a little skim coat and prep it to get some paint on this thing. So we've cleaned and prepped this 59 Cadillac fender for our Rattlecan Ecto, and this car's supposed to be fun, so we're just gonna Rattlecan spray paint it and then make it look old and dingy anyway. So here we go. Jacob, Ben, they are unmasking our rust
Incredibly
masking
satisfying.
paint job. Oh yeah, peel it off. Here we go. Nice. Is that fun, Ben?
Yeah. There, Ben, pull from the center.
Got it, and fellow.
Get our afterlife paint job going on this 59 Fender.
I got it. I got it from the fellow.
What's that?
I got it from the
There we
fellow.
go.
Yeah. Alright. So we even have to restore some things, inside things on these 59s before we put them back on cars, just to robust them up a little bit. They cheaped out on some stuff underneath that generally aren't painted, so they tend to rust away. So we're going to take this guy apart and get to those headlight buckets. And screws are difficult to come out sometimes. You get yourself a little wacky screwdriver to whack it and get it to break free. And then you'll get to screws here, 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 4 screws around these buckets to then get them freed up. Keep a lot of good pressure on these screws as you screw them out. keeps them from stripping. As you can see, the buckets aren't painted, so we're going to take this headlight out and go ahead and clean this up. Spring retains this ring. Inside. Good. These are the alignment buckets in here. See how crusty that is. So we'll wire wheel this off. And then we'll be back to paint it. Hey, so sometimes when you're cleaning these guys up, you'll find that this clip here, bracket, which is meant to bolt this guy back on, or screw this guy back on, they'll rot and break off and be missing. Like here is one missing. Here is one that exists. Now, we're gonna have to fix this guy, so we're gonna use this donor piece here to get our bracket back in shape. As you can see, this is a really holey light basket, so it's not of any good anyway back here, so might as well use the pieces that are good off of it. To zip this in place here. That'll do. After everything's painted and ready to go back together. You can reassemble these guys.
Okay, so they are going back together with all restored baskets. Just as a little pro tip, if you're gonna strip these baskets down and you have a media blasting booth, go ahead and use it. It'll strip your pieces down pretty quick and easy. But if you're going old school and you don't have a media blaster and you need to use these wire wheels, these suckers will rip through anything. Take it down to bare metal for sure, and make sure you wear some appropriate thick ass welding gloves, or you'll end up taking your thumb down to the bone real quick. Alright, so for our Ecto-1 from Afterlife front end, we've got to put on these hot rod louvers, boom, 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 on the hood and on the rear door. Now I've spec'd these out, and they're normal hot rod with louver sets on the more current car. So like I've got a few sets of these from rodlouvers.com. They're made in the USA, out in California. I get a pair of the 7 louver set and a pair of the 11 louver set, and they get cut down to 10 each for the front hood and 6 each for the rear door, and they get cut specifically for the shape. I'll show close-ups of that when they're all done. So every good Ecto needs a couple vents in the hood, so I'm prepping and cutting to get the heat out of there for when we put an LS motor in there. I've already drilled, measured, and marked where everything goes. I'll post up the specs for this. So. Go. I'm just taking out the top sheet metal and moving the understructure in place so this stuff stays strong. I've already been primed on the underside. So we'll rivet these down and prime the top. our 59 hood bolts into where the 61, 62 bolt holes are. Makes the hinges back to OEM strength. So when you're bolting your 59 bumper onto your 61 Cadillac, you'll probably need to shift the brackets inboard. So you can see how they're bolted onto the outboard side here and on the outboard side of this bracket, and on the passenger side of the car I have it switched over to the inboard side. The bracket is completely moved over to the inboard side, and that'll let you get these slots close enough in to bolt the thing up to the existing frame and have the right fit and look. We need to cut 2.5 inches out of the height of this 59 core support. So on our Ecto 59 conversion for the 59 hood latch, it goes right on the front of the frame, and I just added a little bracket onto the hood latch support so that it bolts up to the newly positioned core support, one little extra tab that bolts them together there. So, pretty easy mod. Alright, so on our 59 front end conversion, changing our 61 over, I've got everything mounted in place for proper alignment and made up a couple brackets, one for the hood latch support and two for tying into the frame the core support for the radiator. So we're going to weld those in place, and then we should be all set for our fitment. There's how our new brackets look for the core support and the hood latch support to get fastened down to the 61-62 cross member in the front end of the frame. So on our Ecto-1 conversion for the 59 hood latch, it goes right on the front of the frame, and I just added a little bracket onto the hood latch support so that it bolts up to the newly positioned core support, one little extra tab that bolts them together there. So pretty easy mod. Have our core support all bolted in to the new brackets, and the new brackets for the hood latch support to firm everything up together to the frame and to the core support, and everything's lined up. So let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. I'd say we got that pretty much bang on straight. Boom.
Listen. You smell something?
Put up Counties on my dad's channel.
Oh, alright. Cool.
Like and subscribe my dad's channel. Please like and subscribe, please. And peace.